I'm going to show you an exercise routine. You can circuit this, you can use it for a warm-up, or if you're new to resistance training, you can start off with this if you don't have access to dumbbells. I would recommend you use body weight as well as this, but for the added resistance for right now, let's take these two pieces of equipment. We have a resistance band that's open-ended. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them at your local sporting goods store. You can also get them sometimes at the pharmacy like CVS. And then we're going to use a loop band, closed loop, small. And they come in usually 5-packs. You can get those again, Amazon, local sporting goods. What are we going to do? All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to first start off with just some simple band pull-aparts. Take the band about shoulder width apart, and we're just going to squeeze the shoulder blades back together. Keep the hands out in front of you, shoulder height, horizontal to the ground with the band. And you're just going to squeeze those shoulder blades. That's what it looks like from the side. You're going to do about 20 of those, and then I want you to go and pull it diagonally. You can put your hands in a little tighter if it's too loose. Get those hands in a little closer together. But again, diagonally, squeezing the scapula together again, a different angle. Do about 10 or 20 of those. Switch sides, another 10 or 20. We're doing all this without stopping, by the way. So you're going to go through all these angles, no stopping. Flip the hands over, palms up here, and we're going to pull the hands out to the sides. Now your elbows are in closer to your side. Little bend in the elbows. Forearms are parallel to the ground. And again, you're squeezing. This is going to work the back of the shoulders. So now we're getting nice and warmed up. We're going to flow right from that. Step on the band. Let me step back a little bit, make sure we're in frame here. You're going to step on one end of the band, hold the other here, and we're going to do some front raises and start working the front of the deltoid. Again, if you're brand new to this, maybe do 10 reps to start off with. It shouldn't be too difficult, but it will offer you a challenge, and if you continue through these without stopping, you will feel a burn. Then you're going to switch sides, snip on the band, again, the other side. When I do this, you'll notice my thumb is going up. I'm kind of letting the shoulder go into its natural range of motion. This will work the front of the shoulder, but it also will work a little bit of the rear as you pull up some of the muscles around the scapula. We do those, right? Now we'll switch back to the other arm. Now let's do some lateral raises. We're just going to come right out here, hitting that middle delt, the medial, or some people will call it the lateral side, just meaning that it's the outside. It's this part of your shoulder right here. You're going to go about anywhere between 10 and 20 of those. Switch sides. Draw in your tummy when you do this. Feel like you're pulling that belly button in back towards the spine. Keep nice and tight through the core. Get those side delts working. And then from there, we're going to step on the end again, but now we're going to work the tricep, a little bit of the back of the arm. Now you can see why this is a good full body warm up as well, right? We're warming up everything. But again, if you're new to it, or maybe you're older and you just haven't done any workout routines, this could be a good one to start with. It's not too hard. The equipment is very inexpensive, affordable for most. And it's effective to add a little bit of resistance. Again, when you do these, try to keep that tummy drawn in, pelvis neutral so you're not over hyperextending your back or arching too much. So get those triceps nice and warmed up. Shoulders are looking good, right? We've done a lot of shoulder work. Now we're going to step on the end of this band or in the middle, right here. We're going to do some bicep curls. We did the back of the arm. Now let's do the front. You'll notice I have one foot in, one foot out. That's because the band, you don't want to stretch the band more than about 150% or less of its total length, because they can snap on you. So make sure you inspect them before each use too. Here we go. Get a little pump in those shoulders. You could also step on the band in the middle. You can do some, if you want to go 2 hands at a time, you can do some lateral raises 2 hands at a time, even to the front 2 hands at a time. Doing these reps a little quick. You'll see some people use this as a way to get a quick little pump. So now we've done a bit in the back, the biceps, the triceps, shoulders. Step on it in the middle again. Now let's lean over and do a little bit of rowing to finish off that back. Okay? From the side it'll look like this. I've got a split stance with my feet, and I'm just holding on to each end of this and rowing those elbows back. Squeezing, getting a little pump in the back. All right, that's your upper body. Throw in some push-ups, you're good to go. What about the legs? That's why we brought this out. Okay, so for the legs, take the band, put it on. Above the knees, you can do some little hip walks, little side steps. When you do these, you want to keep the feet apart, hip width. You're not going to go like this and like this because you're just warming up the hips. So you want to keep that tension on them. I call this the MC Hammer walk, right? You guys who are old like me, you remember him. He used to do a little side shuffle. So you do that to warm up the hip. Bring that thing down, put it over the top of your feet like this. See it from the side, from the front, and do some marching. One leg at a time, let's really get that leg working. Switch legs, 10 on each. Good. Now you've warmed up the hip flexors, front of the quads, they're going. You can also stand here and do some kicks forward, straight leg. It'll look like this from the side. Might need to use some balance. Again, activating the quad. Okay, now the legs gotta go too. This challenges your balance, stability, and activates the quad muscles. All right, something else you wanna do? Stand here, do some leg raises to the side while you're standing. It'll look like this. From the standing position, I don't want to get out of frame for you guys, but let's see. Over here. Again, keep your tummy tight, core activated. Working the outside of the hip, glute medius. All right, so there we go. We got that all done. One other thing I'd like to do, slide it up over the knees. Let's do some squats, pushing out against the band. Here we go. About 10 to 20 of these. Now we've worked the hips. We're working a little bit of the glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, the whole thing. And we've warmed ourselves up. Heart rate's up a bit, body's warm. You're ready to tackle a more serious workout with heavier weight. Or maybe you go through that a few more times. It's up to you, but give that a try. Great for beginners.